Hey everyone, today we will watch Necrons vs Imperial Guard. I am playing against Nulzen. Imperial Guard here on the bottom side of the map.
I am on it.
I go for 2 guardsmen, infantry command, generator. On the other side, Nulzen with Necrons. He makes 4 scarabs and Necron warriors. With the first guardsman squad I go and take this river point.
Reporting for duty, sir.
It's very important to take this point. Most of the time I would go and capture this one in the first place.
If such is the Emperor's will.
It's also risky to cap this because there might be a decap from the enemy.
Objective secured. What now?
But Nulzen did not check with his scarabs now. It's also safer for Necron to just build generators at the base. You never know, will you succeed with the decap or not.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Too much guesswork.
I am honored that you require my service.
Making the commissar also, command squad is out. Priest being added and also the commissar. After the priest, Nulzen goes for the Necron Lord after the Necron warriors.
Where do you need me?
Not sure why he needs Necron Lord that early in this matchup.
You have chosen. Look out! Here they come! Capturing was easy. Holding it.
Well, Necron Lord with Necron warriors can fight
What would you have me do?
the command squad. Maybe that's the reason.
You have chosen wisely.
But honestly, 2 Necron warrior squads could also defend the area as well.
Capturing was easy. Holding it.
Necron Lord is not a necessity, it's quite expensive for the start,
You have chosen wisely.
but it's his choice in the end. Second Necron warrior squad will be out soon, so I will have to retreat. I am trying to do as much heresy as possible from the very start, deal the damage.
Will only take me a moment.
Took all of my points already. Also the relic
A moment.
captured, taking the critical location right there and doing some heresy in Nulzen's base with a command squad. As you can see, Nulzen is being distracted here. He cannot get out of his base because of that. That's why a turret somewhere here placed could easily counter my time-winning strategy around his base. A turret is cheaper than the Necron Lord and it can be more effective at dealing with the command squad. That's why going for the Necron Lord so early is pretty much pointless and a waste. Getting a turret up is much more important. It will be helpful the entire game, as long as you will not lose it. Turret can defend the generators and it can defend the base from any heresy of the command squad, and so on. Without turret, look at this. He stays with his Necron warriors nearby the base. At the 4th minute he cannot get out because of my command squad.
Sir, yes, sir. By the Emperor.
So, not a very good decision making from Nulzen to go for the fast Necron Lord.
It will be done.
Look at this, he runs for the command squad, I can shoot him with a guardsman.
Where is his will needed? What is
Necron Lord can't really do much.
what would you have me
I am
Got a generator up here already, upgraded the listening post on the relic and building a turret. I do not want to lose this position. I didn't even try to go and check this relic.
What would you have me do? Where's our fire support?
Seems like my turret, yeah, I cancelled it. Too many Necron warriors around. Look at his Necron lord. I focus it with my command squad and a listening post. Probably will die. Did he? No, he teleports on 20 HP.
Sir, yes, sir.
Captured 2 critical locations and all of my points. Going tier 2, my economy is 104 to 40. Floating a bit. Seems like I misclick here with a command squad. Nulzen can also go tier 2. His income plus 80 soon. Makes the Forbidden Archive, yeah, and hits the tier 2 button.
I am on it.
Building generators here. Trying to float less.
As you wish.
Rebuilding turret here.
6 minutes.
And tier 2 is almost done for me. Nulzen gets a bit behind with attack, but it's not a big problem for Necrons. Their tier 2 research is quite fast. Here another attempt from Nulzen to go towards my relic, but now it's much more defended by the mines, turrets and listening post. Building mechanized command here. Playing some Sim City around the map here. As you can see, my buildings aren't placed all inside the base. Sometimes it's good to build buildings outside the base with Imperial Guard. Fortify the positions all around the map, around the buildings. Defend with mines, turrets, heavy weapon teams, basilisks and so on. The Imperial Guard is very good at this. Making the global upgrade for energy, battle armor for guardsmen,
What is your wish?
and giving my guardsmen some plasma guns,
Is assured.
sergeants, and making basilisks depot research instantly. A very important vehicle against Necron warrior mass. If you see Necron
Fire our men.
going for Necron warrior mass, just go faster tier 2 and make a basilisk or 2. They will deal with the Necron warriors and immortals from range safely. Plus guardsmen support, and the Necron warrior is not a threat. Making also the satellite targeting resolution, Imperial Guard optics. And building the 6th generator, the last one. I also need the upgrade for requisition, but now I need the basilisks in the first place. Look at this, Nulzen's army going towards my base from this side now. It's not defended as good as this side. So he switched sides, but basilisks can reach here. So take a look how hard these Necron warriors will get damaged by the basilisk. Of course Nulzen will destroy maybe this point and infantry command, but he will lose lots of Necron warriors. Also going to help and defend with the guardsmen. So he had like 3 squads of Necron warriors and all of them probably will die here. Solar Pulse being casted, so he will still survive for a while. Necron Lord has to jump away. Well, still some decent damage being done by the Necron warriors and Immortals. They are very good, but it is possible to deal with them. He has to teleport back, too much damage was done. By the Basilisk. Nulzen goes tier 3, his income plus 100. I also get my priest out and hit the tier 3 button. Well, only one Basilisk. I am building one more infantry command here because this one got destroyed from this side. Only 2 squads of guards and maybe a bit too less, need more. At least 3 squads in this matchup. But of course that would be more expensive and maybe not very suitable for this map. On Meeting of Minds and other maps with more strategic points, you can go safely for more than 2 guardsmen squads. You will have enough resources. Well, my income is quite good, making a global upgrade while on the way to tier 3. Trying to kill the Necron Lord, but Nulzen activates the phase shift, so I will go back. Tier 3 done for Nulzen. What will he do? Go tier 4 of course, and he will try to defend his relic and go for the monolith. So is this a good idea? For Necron trying to get that monolith as fast as possible? I don't think so. Especially against Imperial Guard. Imperial Guard has Psykers, and their stun cooldown on vehicle is very short. It recharges very fast, so it's possible to stun that monolith non-stop basically. So monolith without much support will be pretty much useless, because it will get stunned over and over again. Nice solar pulse here by the Necron Lord, blinding this heavy weapon team. Well, Nulzen will have to retreat again. Seems like he succeeded to destroy only my mines. The turret is up. These Immortals get damaged by the Basilisk. Necron Lord does not want to die.
Where is his will needed?
100 income is the problem for Nulzen. This is too low for tier 4 battle. Way too low. He will invest 1000 in the monolith, and look what he's left with. He will not have enough resources to invest in his army reinforcements, and I'm not even mentioning those vehicles that are very expensive on Necrons in energy.
Four minutes until taking full victory.
Got my Cancer King out, and do I make those Psykers? Not yet. I am not aware that Nulzen is tier 4. Now I see his monolith, and I might want to stun it right now with my Psyker. I didn't really pay attention right here. I should stun the monolith. But the monolith disrupts the Psyker. He cannot cast the stun. He couldn't cast it for a while, now it's casted. So the monolith stopped his work. I went inside his base and trying to destroy the generators, of course. His economy will get worse and worse. Also killing his Necron warriors. Necron warriors melting down against tier 3 guardsmen. Complete waste, as you can see. Necron warriors are good until tier 2 and 5. Once Imperial Guards hits tier 3, the priests with fanaticism and guardsmen will deal with the Necron warriors easily. Well, Nulzen has to jump back with a monolith and defend his base, of course. I am trying to win some time, running around the map. not allowing Nulzen to go inside my base yet, because I am not tier 4. I am floating a lot right now, being busy, distracting him. I don't know why he retreats with a Periax. He could easily destroy this turret, the listening post, and even infantry command with a Periax. Now I go tier 4, 15%. Nulzen will have to keep his monolith at distance and move more slowly and not be too greedy, because it's too risky for him. Making one more priest and telepathic a temple that will allow me to make more psychers from my headquarters. He made a heavy destroyer. What's his economy? 87 income. Only now he makes the second global upgrade. Well, as you can see, he does not have the resources, so that's a big problem. His tier 4 decision wasn't a good one. It's much more important to think about economy before going tier 4. 2 sentinels going inside his base and destroying the generator that researches the global upgrade. Well, it's researched in time, but the generator will go down. So 89 income, basically useless global upgrade because the generator got destroyed anyway. He had 87 income, now it's 89. And the global upgrade is 550 energy cost. It will pay up very slowly. Lemon Rust depot being researched, having even some LP3s. Inside my base only one so far. Here Nulzen trying to engage again on my relic. Look at this defense from me. How will Nulzen stop this? Monolith has no chances. I even use the Earth Shaker. On Monolith I have lots of resources. My economy is like at least twice better than on Nulzen, it's even higher. Well, that's Imperial Guard. On tier 4 Imperial Guard, global bonuses for income is pretty OP. As you can see, Nulzen starts to retreat already. He did not destroy anything here. He couldn't even destroy this listening post yet. Bane Blade is not on the way yet. I am making Lemon Rust. Thanks, I have enough resources for the Bane Blade, but seems like I am busy somewhere else. Well, it's also worth to mention this game is quite old, about 3 years old or something. He wants to decap my relic, but it's too late, my friend. Bane Blade is on the way right now. I didn't even make the assassin. Assassin could have dealt with the Necron Lord a long time ago. I am tier 3 for about 10 minutes maybe already. Assassin is very important to make in this matchup, because it counters the Necron Lord easily. It hunts it down. Well, he tries to decap the relic, but even if he decapped it, it would be pointless, because I started to produce Bane Blade before his first attempt to decap. Using another Earth Shaker, now the Monolith will not be able to teleport away. So the Lemon Rust battle tanks will focus and destroy it. Did I stun it again? Yeah, it's stunned. Nulzen summoned the Deceiver, but it's useless. at this point. Baneblade is out. Lots of Psychers around, as you can see. Well, in my opinion, this style of play against Necrons is the best one. Playing very safe, trying to harass at the start, and fortify positions and defend your map until tier 3. Once Imperial Guard hits tier 3, it's very difficult for Necron to win. Even on tier 2 and 5 it's already getting too difficult, but Necrons have advantage on earlier stages in the game, like on tier 1 and early tier 2. If Necron hits tier 2 and goes for Wraith Mass, it's very difficult to counter them for Imperial Guard, because Imperial Guard does not have decent close combat units. They only have the priests on tier 2, and 3 priests might not be enough to counter a Wraith Mass that harass economy points and kill everything. Also, Necron Warrior Mass on tier 2 and 5 can be a good idea against Imperial Guard, but that requires good timing and is also quite risky. If you fail with a Necron Warrior Mass, the game will probably be over. So that's it with this game. Let's go and look at the score. Quite close. On units killed, I kill only 10 more. On resources, I win. On technology, I also win. Still quite close on these indicators, but I had 20 unit upgrades, Nulzen had 0. Well, he doesn't really have anything to upgrade besides the tomb spiders. So yeah, the technology part is very close anyway. So if you enjoyed this video, leave your feedback below, leave a like, and if you are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe for more videos. I will see you next time, and thanks for watching.